if your life came with a user manual? You know, a step-by-step guide for every age and every single stage. Well, it sounds a bit out there, but that's exactly what we're diving into. We're looking at a framework from Sanatan Dharma that is essentially a detailed life map, from our very first steps all the way to our final years.
I mean, just stop and really think about that for a second. What if, at every major milestone, you were handed a curriculum, a syllabus for your life, designed to guide your growth, your responsibilities, and how you see the world? No more guessing, right?
Well, believe it or not, the source material we're digging into today proposes exactly that. It's a document that lays out this life syllabus with very specific goals for every age, from a 5-year-old kid all the way up to 90 and beyond. So let's see how it all starts. Okay, so where does this map begin? Right at the beginning, of course. The foundational years, from ages 5 to 10. And the focus here isn't on some heavy, complex philosophy. Nope, it's about something way more fundamental. Building the blocks of culture, identity, and morality through really simple stories and powerful ideas.
I mean, just look at how simple and beautiful this is. For a 5-year-old, Sanatan Dharma isn't some complicated doctrine, it's just the eternal way of life. The Vedas are the oldest wisdom books. The epics, they're amazing stories about heroes and the choices they make. The goal is clearly to build this really strong, positive connection with these core ideas right from the get-go.
And it's not just about concepts, it's about feeling. The guide brings in rhythm and sound, things that really stick with you. The idea is to build this deep emotional connection through patriotic poems, national songs, and these foundational mantras. They're meant to be learned with a real sense of feeling, not just memorized. And here is a perfect example of what I mean. This famous line from the poet Allama Iqbal is one of the first things taught. It's so simple, but man, is it powerful. The goal is pretty clear, isn't it? To plant this deep-rooted seed of love and pride for your homeland from the absolute earliest age.
And get this, even the way history is taught is totally different. It's not about memorizing a bunch of dates and battles. Who remembers those anyway? It's about connecting these giant, great empires with core virtues. So Ashoka becomes a symbol of peace, the Guptas represent a golden age, and Shivaji is a brave protector. History here isn't just a list of facts, it's framed as a source of genuine inspiration.
All right, so you've got this incredible foundation built. Now what? Well, this is where things get really interesting. The curriculum takes a sharp turn as we hit the formative years, shifting from those simple stories to the practical application of wisdom in the real world.
And you can really see the jump here. It's huge. At 10, you're learning about the moral values in the Ramayana. Fast forward just 5 years, and boom, you're expected to learn strategy from the Arthashastra, which is an ancient text on politics and statecraft. Simple ideas about karma, well, they evolve into these deep philosophical debates from the Upanishads. The training wheels are definitely off. By the time you hit 25, you're really stepping out into the world, and so the focus shifts to balance. The curriculum lays out these 4 main goals of life. And check out the weighting here. Dharma, your duty, your ethics, that's the biggest chunk. But what's really fascinating is that artha, wealth, and kama, enjoyment, they aren't seen as bad things at all. They're crucial parts of a full, well-rounded life. Moksha, spiritual freedom, is the ultimate destination, but it's a smaller part of the active focus at this stage.
So, what's the end goal of all this training? It's to create what the text calls a karma yogi. And just think about that term for a second. It's not about choosing between being spiritual or being successful. It's a fusion of both. It's someone who combines ancient wisdom with modern skills to act with real purpose in the world.
So, after the active years of building a career, maybe raising a family, the life map proposes another really profound shift. The focus moves away from personal accumulation and turns decisively towards service, mentorship, and legacy. I mean, that's a radical reorientation of your life's purpose. This timeline is just fascinating. It's basically a roadmap for letting go gracefully. At 50, you become a legacy architect, actively passing on what you know. Then by 70, you transition into Rishi consciousness, becoming a wisdom carrier for your whole community. And by 90 plus, wow, the blessing era. Your role is no longer to do anything, but simply to be a silent, stabilizing, blissful presence.
And the advice for this final stage is just so incredibly powerful in its simplicity. Speak little, bless more, see God in all, die smiling. It's a complete shift from action and getting things to just peace and presence. It's like the final exam, right? To leave the world with absolute grace.
So when we step back and look at this entire life map, from age 5 all the way to 90,
What are the underlying principles holding it all together? What does this incredibly structured approach to life really tell us?
The big takeaway here is that life isn't just seen as a series of random events that happen to you. It's a structured, systematic path of growth. Your duty, your dharma, isn't static. It changes as you age. Your roles evolve, from a student soaking up knowledge to a sage radiating wisdom. It's a journey with clear stages, all aimed at that ultimate goal of moksha, or true inner freedom.
And that leaves us with one final, and maybe the most important thought. Whether you follow this specific framework or not, looking at such a structured approach really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What are the intentional learning goals for the different stages of our own lives? What does the syllabus for your life's curriculum look like?